Hey everybody, it's Istvan82. I'm back. As I said, I realized something last night, and that's I don't really need to do because alright, I'm in creative mode. You're with me here. I don't need to do all of the work for this on camera, considering we're in creative mode. It's not like I can cheat. So, you know, I won't do anything big, but if it comes down to it and I want to do something, you know, between episodes to just, you know, make things a little faster, I suppose, I'm probably gonna. I mean, I think it would help a lot, because, or at least help speed things up a nice amount, and I'm gonna work on the next part of this. So, you know, yeah, this you can obviously tell is all MC edited because it was just simpler. It just took up less time completely than, damn it, me doing this by the hard way. Alright, so. And we'll break these because dirt's going to go in there, and then saplings. Because this will, oh, there's not a full thing in there. Fine, and we'll try and make sure there's at least one block of leaves between. Yeah, I'd like at least one block of leaves between the dirt and, you know, actually being able to see that there's a block of dirt there. That way it won't look as bad. You know, because we're going to have to put down a block of dirt in order to do this properly to make the trees grow, and that's fine, and, you know, all well and dandy. But I want to... Oh, almost ran right over the edge there. Now, this is something I did. Unfortunately, well, it was on my old YouTube account, which I don't even remember the name to anymore, honestly, but on my old YouTube account, I had done a little tour of the house I had on the Junkyard 129 server back when it was still up and running and so forth, before their admin flipped his, you know, wig and deleted the whole server, which is a shame because he's one of my favorite YouTubers. I mean, one of my favorite reviewers. You know, a chill older gentleman, but that was a ridiculous house. I mean, you actually haven't seen me build a house this ridiculous before, or as ridiculous as it before. And since, you know, every actual resource that went into building the house, I harvested myself. And I checked. It was actually the largest single person construction on a server with like 1,500 people on it. I was pretty proud of that, but, you know, that took me well over a month or so, or more, to build. A month and constant daily work. I mean, it wasn't just, I'll hop on and do a little bit. It was every day. Every day on, every day working on it. Let me tell you, it was a monster. It was a monster of, you know, I don't know, wombat proportions, because wombat is a size now. No, it should be. Yeah, because they're part wom, part bat, but mostly they're all badass. I once watched a wombat, you know, dismember a hammerhead shark. Of course, I don't know what the hammerhead shark was doing in the Australian outback, but it shouldn't have walked onto the wombat's turf. I believe that's the point of that. Those wombats, they don't fucking care. They will ruin you. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. That's the way it goes. Sometimes I babble like a lunatic. Also, once again, when, you know, I've had very little sleep. Because that's when my brain just goes, alright, there's no filter anymore. No filter between your brain and mouth. Just talk. Just talk about whatever comes to mind. I'm like, sure, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a really good idea. Well, in fairness, it probably isn't a bad idea, because at least I talk about something during the videos as opposed to going, a lot. Though I do that anyway. I once had a friend tell me, on the old online game I used to play, it's always better to go, rather than, or lol if you're on the internet, because it makes you seem deep. And in all fairness, I guess it did for him, because, you know, he could pull that sort of thing off. I cannot. I have deep thoughts, but they're more like deep thoughts by Jack Handy. Like, yeah, oh god. I can't remember any of them, but look them up. They're absolutely hilarious. That and any bits... oh god, I can't remember the bit... or the one show. It was by... or on MTV ages ago, and my friend showed it to me because I didn't have cable at the time it was on. But it's by the guys who were on Reno 911 when they were like teenagers or, you know, early 20s. And that was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. And there was one recurring bit on there. Sorry, I've got crap in my throat because of the cold and it's not going away. But there was one bit on there called The Old-Fashioned Guy. And he would just come out and say wonderful things like, call me old-fashioned, but I believe that call me old-fashioned, but I believe in one true God, and his name is Zorgo, and he lives in that lake. You know, just random crap like that, and it was absolutely hilarious. I am not obviously a comedian, so I cannot pull it off, but it was just one, call me old-fashioned, but I believe we should all worship the sun as a god, and fear it. A wonderful thing. I never liked Reno 911. I thought it was kind of a stupid show, and I thought that, honestly, the people that did the show were bad people and should feel bad for not being funny. But, that really changed my opinion on them instantly. I was saying, I went from, oh god, somebody please chemically castrate them, to, wow, this is pretty damn funny. And actually it gave me a little more appreciation for Reno 911. And that appreciation was, these poor guys aren't getting to write all their bits anymore. You know, not all of the shows, and it's the bits they didn't get to write that I did find funny. Just oh, I want to give them another chance, but I don't want to watch the unfunny bits. Huh, I've reached a quandary here. But, now that's, I find a lot of, the old 90s MTV shows, looking back on it, to be pretty funny. At the time, I amazingly didn't find them funny at all, and I guess it's just change in, you know, personality and personal, you know, likes. But it was just, it's surprising how your interests change. Like, yeah, I'm trying to think of any example. I know I've mentioned it dozens and dozens and dozens of times, but I used to be really, really into martial arts. I used to be really, really into exercise and martial arts movies and all sorts of good shit like that, and my nose itches. It's just not anymore. I mean, I might eventually go back and exercise again, but that'll be, you know, for health reasons and not because of, you know, I want to prove that I am the best and blah, blah, blah. You know, now that I've basically quit smoking, I'd like to start exercising a bit more again. Wow, one of those is just, I didn't even see that. Alright, well, yeah, I'll probably fix that in MC Edit too, between episodes. But anyway, this is, let's see, we're getting taller. Oh yeah, new Minecraft release. In the new Minecraft release, they're raising the height limit. They're raising the height limit from ground level to ceiling to 256. So that means from bedrock and up, it's gonna be huge structures. Absolutely huge structures. If I'm still doing the flat... Well, we'll talk about that later. Or in the Flatlands Challenge. But I have ideas. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it quits now. But it was good talking to you. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. So, peace out.